Hey y'all, good morning. It's like 6 o'clock, maybe like 6:30 in the morning. It's now in June. Can you believe it? We're now in June as well. This video is gonna be a little short because I just had a realization. This may not have even been a current realization, but I'm a little slow. So, um, I'm reading the Shepherd's Prayer, and I discovered that there was more parts to it than the parts that we just, normally say. I'm gonna just read it for you. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." The whole "you prepare a table for me," I just either never really understood or realized, but I never knew that was part of the prayer. And so when I read it, I said, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." I didn't know that's where it came from. Like, I know people would talk about it. Wow. Okay, God, I see you. But while I started reading it, right, and I just started thinking, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He restores my soul." And for me, when I read my Bible, I like to highlight the parts that stick out to me. And bottom line, right? Oh, that was my dad. Sometimes he has like little night terrors, but as long as they don't get too crazy, we're okay. But I was also sitting here reading and thinking, because sometimes I like to meditate on what I've read and kind of how it pertains to my life and etc. Right? So I'm here and I'm like, okay, God, I pray that you reveal my purpose. And as soon as I wrote that, I just started thinking about all the times that I've tried to, out myself. Because I'm just thinking life is just so hard. Like, it's so hard. And don't get me wrong, it is hard, but like, don't take yourself out. Don't do it. But even though I've tried, none of them have been successful. No matter how bad I wanted them to be successful, none of them have been successful. And it reminded me of this video that my cousin was watching. They was watching like the story of Jack Daniels and how the girl was like, "Yeah, I tried to, take myself out, but I couldn't. Every time it was unsuccessful. So I need to figure out what I'm here for." And it's like me thinking that and then remembering that, I was like, okay, so what is my purpose? Like, why am I here, God? Because clearly I gotta be here for a reason. Because it ain't work. And I've tried maybe 10 or less, somewhere in the area throughout my lifetime. Keep in mind, I'm only 23. I know I still got some more life to live. I still got other things to experience, etc., etc. But I'm just like, what we doing? What am I here for? Who do I need to speak to? How do I make your will come to pass? And so I'm saying that to say, like, I feel like once I discover my purpose and I'm standing on business in it, it's crazy. And I feel like, of course it is flesh against spirit. But I do feel like a lot of things that have been transpiring in my life has been to try to distract me of my purpose. Whether it's me against me, distracting my own self, not realizing or even realizing, you know, when you know better, you do better. But sometimes we don't, or sometimes I don't. Let me speak for myself. Or like the whole eviction thing, like I don't know. But I feel like a lot of things in my season right now is to distract me from my full potential and from what God really is trying to show me and build of character. Because, a lot of storms that we have is built for character. Because I always say, if you don't lose nothing, how do you know what do you have? A lot of people take a lot of things for granted. So it's like, how do you know how important and how special the thing that you have if you've never lost something? You just think it's something like the rest, and it could be one in a million. So I'm just praying that God reveals your purpose. God reveals my purpose. If our purpose align, come holler at me. Come see me in the comments. And on really May 30th, I finished my smoking fast. It really wasn't a fast. It was just, I felt like I started to depend on smoking more than I needed to. Instead of becoming I don't even know why I was smoking. Excuse me, honestly. It was just, oh, my friends are doing it, or sometimes I like how I feel. But I officially it ended on the 30th of May. And then I didn't do it until the 1st, right? I said, okay, God, that's what we about to do. I went to the smoke shop. I bought a pen. I probably should have just bought a pre-roll, but whatever. Bought a pen. I said, however I feel after this, if I feel downright miserable, bad, I'm never smoking again. Like, I'm never smoking again. Okay? I might be having to fight these demons and fight myself, but because, once you experience something so traumatic, you don't ever want to put yourself in that to do that again, right? That's why I don't get drunk. Like, I hate feeling how I feel when I get drunk. Like, I could sip, but I cannot get drunk because I hate how I feel. So if I smoke and I feel crazy, I'm never doing it again. And now if I smoke and I feel like content or whatever, like it's all right, I'm not gonna smoke every day. But if I go out or something, I'll smoke. So I smoked. Now I didn't feel bad or whatever, but it was like, I just felt like, why? Why do you feel the need to smoke? Like all the things that you have gone through within 30 days, without one puff. Why do you have this urge to just want to smoke? And why do you want to be high? Because even when I was high, I was like, what am I high for? How to look at these walls for what? And then, like, sometimes when I smoke, I used to be productive, but then it was like, the more I did it, the more lazy I got, the more tired I got. I'm like, no, I got things to do. I got a will to fulfill. So why am I smoking? Why do I need to feel high? And why not just be high on life? Now, this is not me condemning anybody who does anything, because we're all on this journey. We all discover things at a different pace. What I may discover, you may not have discovered yet, or you may not feel the same. That's fine. I'm not here to condemn nobody, because who am I? Nobody. How does that sound? I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. Okay, that's like one of my favorite songs. So yeah, I think I'm just not gonna smoke. Now I can't say like if I ever go out or whatever and just, I don't know, still competing with my flesh, honestly. I might take a little hit here and there. But I just don't think I'm just gonna be or classify myself as a smoker, because I think I'm moving in a different direction. And it's crazy, it's like the more I ask my purpose, the more things shift. Sometimes I'll be like, God, what are you doing? I'm not gonna lie, I'll be like, God, you sure? Like, me, like you, me. So, yeah. I pray God helps you find your purpose. I pray that I find my purpose. And we're in this together. We're in this together. So that's all I have for y'all. Keep going. We here for a reason. Let's figure it out. Twin, where have you been? Let's go. Anyway, until next time. Y'all have a great day.